So I'm currently out on a wild camp, and I'm lucky enough that the guys at Kilo's Gear decided to send me over their Elite Aero sleeping pad in the large size. And they also threw in the Kilo's Gear inflatable pillow with it. Now, when you first start wild camping or camping in general, it doesn't matter what sleeping bag you've got. If you haven't got that insulation from the ground, you're still going to get cold. Now tonight I'm using the Raab Ascent 900, which is one of the best sleeping bags on the market. It's set to get down to 0 degrees or -1, and I am gambling by bringing this out and using it tonight in the Hilleberg Soulo. Now this sleeping pad from Kilo's Gear is in a large size. Now at the minute I've been using an OEX Flux rated to 7.2. I'm going to show you how it fits into a Hilleberg, which is kind of an average one-person tent. Let's get it blown up. Let's see the thickness and let's test the comfort overnight. And also, if anyone has found a decent pillow, leave a comment below. Hopefully, this inflatable pillow by Kilo's Gear will do the trick. Okay, so now if you're a camper or a wild camper, you're probably going to know that this is the Hilleberg Soulo, probably one of the world's most famous tents. And I was a little bit worried, if this is a large size, will it fit in the tent? The Aero Sleeping Pad Elite is 79.5 inches by 26 inches or 202 by 66 centimeters and 4 inches or 10 centimeters in thickness. You can pay an absolute fortune for a decent sleeping pad. People are paying upwards of £200, and this is around half that price. It feels quite weird, actually. That's a different material to what I'm used to. Almost like a bit plasticky, and you've got one of the inflatable bags. Blow into the bag and then push the air into your pad. You can blow it up that way. Lucky enough, I've got the flex tail gear today, so I can just inflate this a lot quicker. Let's do that now. I usually give it 5 breaths after using this, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3. This is not going to need 5 breaths. It's nice they put a decent size sack in there to blow that up. Guys at Kilo's Gear were kind enough to send me their inflatable pillow. Let's have a little look at this now. And straight away what I like is it's got one of these straps on it to stop it sliding off. Okay, it's not the same nozzle as it is for the mattress, so I'll blow it out manually. Well, it wasn't exactly a lot of an effort. Well, it fits perfect. The pillow feels really soft and it's strapped to the mat. The mat pretty much fits the entire tent, which is actually really nice, because if you're ever on a slope or the ground's not completely even, you'll know that your mat can kind of slide about a bit and then you can get those cold spots. So it's almost like this is the perfect size for this tent. Let me show you. It's almost like it was made to fit. We're going to get our head down on the Kilo's Gear within the Hilleberg Soulo tonight, and we're going to give it a proper review in the morning. I'm going to let you know whether I actually slept well. So I've spent a night on the new Kilo's Gear Elite mat in large. And how was it? This is an honest, brutal review of the mat. And unfortunately, I can't stand here and say anything bad about it. I was pretty lucky because it fits like an absolute glove in the Hilleberg Soulo. It is 10 centimeters thick. So if you're a side sleeper like I am, I actually could sleep on my side in the tent, and it kind of felt like I was at home. And the pillow, really soft, straps to the mat, doesn't slide anywhere. Yeah, really, really impressed. So would I recommend the Kilos Gear Aero Cloud Sleeping Pad Elite in large and the Kilos Gear inflatable pillow? Yeah, of course I would. 100%. I had a good night's sleep, and that's what I'm looking for. There's a lot of people out there that are going to be doing reviews on this, and they're going to be telling you that it's made out of a super duper material that came from space, and it feels this way and it does that thing. And look, I'm not going to do any of that. I don't know what it's made of, and I know that it feels a little bit weird, but I know that it's got an R rating of 5. It's going to keep me warm. It's thick enough that I can side sleep, and it's the most comfortable pad I've slept on. I think that's all you need to know, really. Now, it does cost over £100 for this mat. And if you're new to camping or wild camping, you might think, well, that's expensive. Well, I'll tell you the way your journey's going to go. You're going to go outdoors. You're going to spend about £35 to £40 on a Van Gogh mat because you think it's good. And the guy in the shop doesn't know what they're talking about. You're going to buy it. You're going to be cold. You're going to touch the floor. And it's going to last about 2 months and then break. And then once you start to learn a little bit, you'll think, well, hold on a minute. Maybe I should buy that pad that's £250 because I'll never be cold. It will never burst. It will never go down. It's phenomenal. And if you can, then great. Or you can find a middle ground and get something like this Kilos Gear Aero Cloud Sleeping Pad Elite and the little pillow. So no idea where you can buy it. There's probably not going to be a link in the description, and I don't know what it's made of. But if you want to buy one, just use Google. Yeah, I love that.